and follow where he leads. Greater is the one who's in us than he who's in the world. So child of God, remember the battle is the Lord's. If there's anybody here who's found him faithful, anybody here who knows he's able, say amen. If there's anybody here who's seen his power, anybody here brought through the fire, say amen. Anybody here found joy in the midst of sorrow, peace in the storm, hope for tomorrow, and you've seen it time and time again, just say amen. Just testify of the greatness of God in our lives. If there's anybody here who's found him faithful, anybody here who knows he's able, say amen. If there's anybody here who's seen his power, anybody here brought through the fire, say amen. Anybody here found joy in the midst of sorrow, peace in the storm, hope for tomorrow, and you've seen it time and time again, just say amen. Just say amen. Just say amen. Just say
You know, Ken, when we were at NQC, we had some special guests one day.
Yes, we did. We had never met the Hall sisters before, Main Street music artists, and that's up next on Gospel Music Today. We are at the National Quartet Convention. With me, the Hall sisters, and we would like to welcome the Hall sisters to Gospel Music Today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Right next to me is Jessica, and Jessica, I'm going to ask you to introduce the rest of the people.
Absolutely. Yes, this is Natalie and Lydia and Valerie, and that is also in age order.
All right. Yes. Very well organized. That's good. All right. We want to talk about the new CD, of course.
Absolutely.
But let's talk a little bit about how the sisters got out on the road.
Yeah. So, you know, when we were back in 2008, we were attending a music camp held by the Andy Moses Band, and they needed four people to sing this a cappella song, and we had never even thought about singing together before. But they said, "How about y'all do it?" And we were like, "Okay." So we were all gung ho. But after we sang it, they said, "You know, I think y'all need to look into actually taking lessons and start kind of pursuing singing together." And we were like, okay. And so in 2009, we actually started taking lessons, and it just was a few a cappella numbers here and there. But then we actually moved to Tennessee to train under them from 2012 to 2014, and then have done it professionally ever since.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, we see the picture with the instruments that look like bluegrass instruments, but you're not strictly bluegrass. Can you tell me the style?
Oh, my goodness. The style is about everything. We do some of the 40s and 50s, Andrew Sisters kind of style. We do a little bluegrass, more like fiddle. And
Celtic fiddle.
Celtic fiddle. Yeah, we do country, do a little pop. I mean, it is the gamut. We do about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And some Christian, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. And with the four sisters' voices, we know that there's something special about the family voices.
There is something very special about family harmony. It's really neat.
Scientifically, the face shape helps you blend.
It's pretty cool. In the nasal
so there is.
There really
I've never
is.
heard that.
There's the because the bone structure is so similar, it helps you be able to blend tighter.
And that same tone.
Yeah, and so it's been really helpful learning how to blend together, but then the trouble, like for us, has been learning how to be individual, for our own, kind of branching away and trying to be like, if we have a solo, to like, okay, I can do this without them. I think I can.
I think I can.
At least you have backup.
Exactly. That's it.
Can we find out about the new CD from the back row?
Okay, I'll take it. So the new CD is just in the beginnings of the work. We wanted to pick songs that were both could be sung in churches and then also in like the Grand Ole Opry, that bridge that gap, so they could be both. And we have chosen our songs, a few originals in there, and also just some really great classic songs that people will listen to. But we're gonna put our own.
Absolutely.
It is gonna be really excited. That's just in the beginning stages.
Need the arrangements.
We're super excited about it.
Very good. We want to thank the members of the Hall Sisters for being with us on Gospel Music today.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
We have a new music video this week on the show.
That's right. This is from Carolina. The song is American Morning. It's from the album of the same name. Lee Black wrote it along with Devin McGlamory and Robin Collins. Carolina, that's Scott Whitener, Chris Roberts, Riley Dotson, and Chris Parker. And they are up next on Gospel Music Today.
By your same sweet high school sweetheart, letting your old dog out in the back, flipping through the funny papers, waving at your next door neighbor while you're drinking your first cup of coffee black, pulling down the drive at 7:30 that same job your daddy did, just to earn an honest dollar. Ain't no shame in this blue collar. You look back 'cause she always blows a kiss. It ain't Hollywood or New York City, but right in the middle
Next on Gospel Music Today, we'll go to the archives and hear the Kinsmen. You know, it's that time in the show when we go to the archives.
You are correct. This is from 2017 in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. We heard the Kinsmen sing. That's the group that Jarrod Williams sings with now. And that's up next on Gospel Music Today.
Come on, y'all, put your hands together and help us a little bit. There are little thoughts for little minds, sometimes like the kind of worry needlessly, I guess. But Jesus says, come unto me, believe and you will receive. Lay your burdens down, I'll do the rest. And he comes in time on time, every time I need him, just when I think I'm gonna fail. He answers yes, no, maybe so. I don't worry, 'cause I know he's in time, on time, every time I need him. While struggling through a bitter day, I fall upon my knees and pray to get relief. Where else could I go? But Jesus, here I am again, helpless and I need a friend. I'll depend on you to ease my troubled soul. And he comes in time on time, every time I need him, just when I think I'm gonna fail. He answers yes, no, maybe so. I don't worry, 'cause I know he's in time, on time, every time I need him. Yes, he comes in time, on time, every time I need him, just when I think I'm gonna fail. He answers yes, no, maybe so. I don't worry, 'cause I know he's in time, on time, every time I need him.
And he comes in time,
on time, anytime I need him.
We always enjoy getting to see Jarrod Williams, and he's singing with a great group now, the Kinsmen.
That's right.
I think we're out of time for this week's edition of Gospel Music Today.
And if you're planning on going to a concert, check out the venue first before you drive a long distance.
Good advice.
And we'll see you next week on Gospel Music Today.
This is Gospel Music Today. Now, here are the hosts of Gospel Music Today, Ken and Jean Grady.
Welcome to Gospel Music Today. We are glad you could spend some time with us. We have Southern Gospel news coming up, some concert updates, and Jean has a feature group.
All the way from right here in South Carolina, it's Hope Revealed.
From the National Quartet Convention, I will be talking to Ann Downing on today's program, and you've been listening to some new music.
Yes, a new CD by the Mark Dubell family.
And you've been reading.
I've been out on the internet reading the Christian Voice magazine.
We were at the Memphis Quartet show. We heard one of our favorite groups, the Diplomats, were there, and we have exclusive video on today's program.
And I think we're going way, way back for the archives.
We are. This is from several years ago. We were in Benbrook, Texas. We heard the Pace Setters Quartet. We have exclusive video on today's program.
Well, there's old and there's new. Let's get started.
You are watching Gospel Music Today. The news is next.
Brad Cox is the new lead singer for Steadfast Quartet of Hiram, Georgia. Brad sang with Glory Bound Quartet of Canton, Georgia. The new single released to radio by Pardon